get in the mail MSX games from Japan. Collecting without fail those shoot 'em ups, and that's the plan. He doesn't just collect them, he also codes them too. Join us and we'll go on electric adventures with you.
Hey YouTube, Electric Adventures here with a pick up and play video. This is an item given to me as a gift by a local friend called Brendan. Sort of a trade. I'm going to give him a Saturn gun, and I found something else that he would like as well that I'm going to give him as well. But it's very generous, and it is a steering wheel. Show me the back of the box first. There we go. It's in box. It's a Race 32/64 Shock 2 steering wheel and pedal controller. It actually works on the PlayStation 1 and, strangely enough, the Nintendo 64. The box is, you know, a little roughed up, but actually not that bad, all things considered. If I packed it in the box a little better, it would be better. All the plastic is still in here, and inside the actual unit is really clean and doesn't look like it's been used. So it's got quite a heavy base, which is important for these things, and suction cups, and a thing that'll help lock that onto a surface when you're playing. The steering wheel is adjustable up and down, and it has all of the Nintendo 64 buttons as well as the ones it needs for PlayStation 1 compatibility. Might work on the PlayStation 2 as well, I suppose. It's actually very nice. There's a little bit of resistance there when, so you let go and it'll auto center. And you've got a couple of easy access buttons there as well. Now it says Shock 2, and maybe it has a little bit of forced feedback as well. And here's the connector. So it's got a PS1, PS2 connector there, and a Nintendo 64 connector as well. So it's very impressive steering wheel. The only other steering wheel controller I have is a Sega Saturn one and a little original Xbox one, which is a very small little thing. And the original Xbox one doesn't have any sort of pedal control, so this one has proper pedals. So you have, and they have a nice feel to them. And it's got a front base as well, so it shouldn't slide on the floor and things like that. So I thought, and especially in this particular time when we've had the PlayStation Classic launched, and it does have one game on it that I like quite a lot, which is Ridge Racer. I thought I'd fire up the PlayStation 1 and we'll have a game, we'll try this out with Ridge Racer, and we'll also plug in the Nintendo 64 and see how it handles with a racing game in there. I don't have many racing titles. I thought I'll have to have another hunt. I'm sure I had a Formula 1 title, but I do have a like a rally game for the Nintendo 64 as well. I'll have a bit of a hunt, get set up, and we'll try out a couple of games and see what the controller's like. Alright, so here we go, Ridge Racer R4. Press start button. This controller, got to get used to where all the buttons are. Oh, must have been. Sorry, I've probably been playing this, so. Zero button. That's the square, that's the X. 0, right. Second heat. Oh, I might as well continue.
You've got a new car ready to roll.
I'm probably not in the best position with my new car. Cool. Now I have to play with the automatic transmission because I'm obviously not familiar with the controller, so feet on the pedals. Get through all the messages. So this is a Japanese PlayStation, of course. Okay, yes. Let's see how we go. Probably not in the best position.
Real Racing Roots 99 in Edge of the Earth. 3, 2,
That's already works.
go! Here we go!
Oh,
It's time!
it's going to take a bit of getting used to it. Well, that seems really
3 laps to go.
over. Oh dear. Oh yeah, got some force feedback there. It's very sensitive. You've got to. Maybe there's some calibration you can do. Oh dear. Yeah, definitely don't have the pedals in the right spot. Ah. Oversteering. Okay, just move the pedals. One of those things you need to get used to, I think. So it's a very sensitive steering wheel and it's getting used to how little turn you need to do. Probably have chosen a reasonably hard course to come in cold on. Oops. Getting news to it. He says as it does a big bit of oversteer. Ah. Oh. Anyway, I might play around with the positioning a little bit. I'm getting cramp in my foot. But it definitely has an interesting feel. You sort of need that there. This could do with coming back there. Unlimited in the try this for a little bit now. Why is my acceleration not working as well? That's new. Okay, what we might do, hey, that works. But yeah, it's got a not too bad feel. What I might do is see what other games I've got to try out, and I'll be back in a minute and we'll try something else. Right, so here we go with Gran Turismo 4 on the PlayStation 2. I thought I'd do this next because I just have to switch over the AV connector. And I'll be very pleased if this works with the PlayStation 2, because this is one of my favourite racing games. Okay, let's get into it. It does have lovely cinema cutscenes and things like that. So I'm truly hoping this works. Single race. Yeah, that'll do. What do we want to drive? That's what we want. Yeah. So I'm sitting back a little further. I've got the steering controller on my knees, and then my legs can be stretched out and on the brake pedals. Let's see if this works. And by the way, the accelerator stopped working before because the cable to the accelerator, oh, awesome, works. Cable to the accelerator had come out. Oh, yeah, it is really. Oh, you've got to get used to the amount of steer. Ah. It's very sensitive. I wonder whether you can adjust the control sensitivity. You might be able to in this game. I'm just going to slowly go around this course until I get. Oh my goodness. Until I get used to it. It is moving on my knees a little bit too, which is a little bit disconcerting. I suppose getting used to the sensitivity. I haven't actually used the brake yet. steer. I reckon playing with the setup a bit more. Playing with the setup a bit more and just practicing getting used to the sensitivity. I think I almost need my table that's in front of me now, just so my knees can go underneath it, and then I can put the steering wheel. My table, how do I reverse? Would I reverse? Excellent. They're gonna like me soon. Yeah, brakes do work. Maybe I should be using them more, eh? Or maybe I should have chosen a slightly less powerful car while I was getting used to the steering wheel. Oh, come on. Stop whipping up back and forth. So, despite my terrible driving at the moment, I'm actually reasonably impressed with that. I just need to get a nice, comfortable setup, and I think that's going to work very, very well. So, we better try a Nintendo 64 game. So, I think I've got a Formula 1 game, which is the one I'd prefer to play. Just got lapped. Terrible. But otherwise, I think I've got a rally game I can try. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Right, so I found Human Grand Prix. Probably a thing people don't know about me is I like Formula 1 racing games. So this is on the Nintendo 64. On my Japanese Nintendo 64, so let's see. Push start button. Seems fairly logical. What's working in the general controls so far? Okay, so round one, Australia. Okay. rerun.
Take it easy.
Okay, acceleration's not working, but maybe that's... I can see A, but my steering's working out of the box. I reckon I can remap that. This doesn't handle too bad. It's not quite as sensitive as the calibration's a little better than the default on the PlayStation. Traction here of us, and that's your kind of many. Oops. That doesn't do a too bad job. Well done. Bits.
Take it easy.
Well, this is quite good. I'm definitely going to be leaving this out and playing with the calibration and using it some more. So I truly thank Brendan for finding this and saying, hey, Tony would want that, and getting it for me. I really, really do appreciate it. And don't worry folks, I'm definitely going to look after him. All he wanted was a Saturn gun, but I've got something else that he'd really like as well, and I'll make sure he gets. So, this is Electric Adventures, who obviously needs driving practice. Signing off, and I'll catch you next time.